I've spotted something. This poor unfortunate died just when he thought he was free. There are marks on his body. Something in the water got to him.
Don't come over.
Hope you ain't looking for work in this dying town. Besides, you ain't got the look of a fisher about you, I'll tell you that much.
You too, Julian. Show him how it's done, man. Go on, you mute sacks of flesh. Put your backs into it. I'll not. The Lord Dread awaits. Its sails billow with Dallas's...
The Magister stops, barking orders. He sniffs the air like a predator, turns to face you, the wolf eyeing the deer.
I'm going nowhere right at this moment. Nowhere since something crossed my path and oh so very sharply piqued my interest. Tell me, have you ever been strung up by the hands? Your body swinging like a bell's clapper as your bones are being broken with cast iron rods? Respect. Try rancor.
He licks his lips. Dry flesh turns wet.
See, I'd like to string you up too. Rack you with rods and leave you dangling over a puddle of your own blood and piss. In that case, you'd better think very carefully about the next words that escape your stinking trap. I'm very good at what I do, see? I don't even need a sauce hound yapping at my side. There was a whiff of something in the air when you approached. A current of filth, that is to say, sauce. Best convince me I was mistaken.
He leans in closer and sniffs the air once more.
Interesting. So I was mistaken. Must have been ambition I smelt on you, not the magic that dare not speak its name. Very well. In that case, we'll forego the gallows and turn straight to the hunt. No doubt a trustee of Dallas is champing at the bit to see some action. Seems peaceful here, doesn't it? A quiet day in a quiet town. One wouldn't think these drifting woods toss on dwarf-troubled waters. But they do. Consider for a moment the dwarf. What is he? A mule? A beast of burden? But some defy that role. There are rats among them. Dancing, I've need of a rat catcher. Of course, I must depart post-haste, but Julian here will stay behind and be a good little parrot. Ask and he will answer.
Stay behind? But I've my orders, same as you. Dallas.
Like I said, Julian is staying. And with that, I must be off. No hard feelings about the death threats, of course. How about we part shaking hands instead of stringing them up?
There's a moment of fleeting suspicion as his glove closes round the bones of your hand, but only a moment. He grins darkly.
How very heartwarming. One last thing. The Magisters here are diligent men and women. A stranger like you may run into trouble. Should this happen, just wave this piece of parchment in their eager little faces. My signature will placate them without fail. Adieu and good luck. The Lord Dread awaits. The use of the gallows I pass on to you. The time has come, my stitch-lit lovelies. We set sail. Get on board and man your stations.
Left behind like a dog. Bah! 7 curses upon that ship.
The Magister is rubbing the dirt off his robes, none the worse for wear, apparently, from the blast of magic that
You, the so-called friend of Dallas. I'd be whining and dining aboard the Lord Dread if it weren't for you. You're meddling in Magister affairs, and yes, I am very much aware. Wasn't my damned head that hit the floor back there. Now answer me. Did you meet with the Magister caravan on your way into town? The hour's growing late and I'm beginning to worry something might have gone by the bishop's bones. You saw it? Now, out with it, man. What happened? Void woke. That means source was used. Which means some third party must have attacked first. And I've a fair idea who that might have been. Raymond, that old goat. Always suspected there's more to the Driftwood dwarves than meets the eye. Hate to admit it, but I think he may be right. Too many things have gone wrong along Reaper's Coast to attribute to bad luck. Magister ships sinking, weapons disappearing, and as you've seen, a caravan attacked and destroyed. Rumour has it the Dwarvian Queen herself is behind these acts of sabotage. That is what I want you to prove. They've always been snakes in the grass. Cheap labour, sure, and hard workers too. Half of them are their queen's spies. Her eyes, her ears, her poison-pouring hand. You know what Queen Justinia is like, surely. A tyrant and a master strategist to boot. There's a local thug, Lohar. He runs an operation out of his hideout beneath the Black Bull Tavern. I suspect this man of being a spy for his queen.
It may be interesting to have a word with him. Find out what he's up to. Where I really want you to ferret around is Reaper's Bluffs, to the west of Driftwood.
It's wild territory, remote and hostile, where I believe the dwarves may have set up a base of operations away from prying eyes. Should you find any such place, and better yet, proof that Lohar is working on behalf of Queen Justinia, you will be handsomely rewarded, I assure you. In that case, go forth and let the hunt commence!
These fish... Hello, mister.
The little boy looks at you. He picks his nose.
You be careful. My daddy's a magister.
No, he's not. His daddy's a fisherman like most daddies round here. We're waiting for our friend. He went for a swim. He'll be back soon.
He went swimming all the way to Fort Happy.
Fort Joy?
That's what I said. Fort Joy. He's going to find his mum and bring her back. Cool. How did you know that?
Mister, have you seen our friend Joe?
Tell them the truth about Joe. They have to grow up sometime.
What they don't know can't hurt them. Don't tell them.
Telling them can't do any good at all. They don't need to know.
Tell them the truth about Joe. They have to grow up sometime.
Tell them the truth about Joe. They have to grow up sometime.
The horror grows on their little faces.
No, that's a horrible thing to say. I bet it wasn't Joe. I bet it was someone else's leg in that icky shark.
She bursts into tears. Ben looks from you to her and back again. Then, after a moment, the crying subsides. Ben and Harriet snuggle into you.
You're cold. So where's Joe?
They look puzzled, but the little boy seems to accept the idea.
I think we should go home. Come on, Ben. Thank you, mister. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, mister.
They skip away, still children, but now, somehow, older than before.
Many a latest, my friend. The war ain't looking too good for them lizards. Word is, the Divine Order's gonna hit the ancient Empire. You remember what happened to the elves, don't ya? Ain't no one left standing when you treat them to 7 savers. Stabbed in the back he was, by them vile, low-born, treacherous sea. Kill them all, I say. Do them like Magister Raymond did old Lady Seaver. That'll teach them traitors. I mean, they doomed us all, didn't they? The son of the Divine is dead. Gone. Jolly Justinia, Queen of the Dwarves. Ha! Scourge, boy. Here's 20 or so noble gentlemen. No one knows what they did wrong, if anything, and she has them stripped and whipped all the way to the execution grounds. Didn't even give them the dignity of the sword, no sir. Had them all hung. You ask me, and I say she's mad as a mink with its tail on fire. Queen...
You're the best.
Well, there's a fun face. Byron and I are patching up before we head home. Hope the Order folks are treating you stay out of trouble now.
I'm watching you, stranger. That's Magister business. Keep your nose out of it. Of course, come on. Right away.
Play with the
What's this? Damn it, Barwell, you're supposed to be stopping intruders. There's still a fugitive on the loose.
It's Belworth, sir. And the fugitive's description doesn't match.
I don't care. Keep on alert until this fiend's head is on a spike. I don't want to end up like the others. Now, what do you want? You can't just come in here as you please. There's Magisters missing. I'm trying to conduct a bloody investigation. Are you deaf? Your business here, now. Well, mind your bloody step in future. I've an investigation to carry out, and I don't need any more distractions. Yes, a vile little tinkerer goes by the name of Higba. 3 of my Magisters have gone missing of late from right here in Driftwood. All signs are that Higba is responsible. The fiend's greed gave him away. He was peddling items that belonged to those missing from our ranks. He saw my men before they could seize him and fled. Hardly. By all accounts, he seemed like just another money-grubbing nobody. He must have caught my Magisters unawares. It's the only... No matter. He'll face justice either way. If you catch sight of that dog, tell me or my men at once. Understand? There might even be a reward in it for you. Well, do you know it? Stop wasting my time, then.
No can do, Chickadee. You're not...
The Magister turns to you with a scowl. He already seemed immensely displeased, and your interjection isn't...
What? Who asked you? You're not even supposed to be down here.
The Magister glances around the cells, before ripping the keys from his belt and casting them aside.
This isn't the Divine Order I signed up for. Not anymore. I'm...
Lucky find.
The spirit of an emaciated prisoner is staring down at his own corpse. He shakes his head and lets out an exasperated...
Of all the stupid ways to go. Oh, it was a stupid bloody accident. I dosed myself with some poison to make it look like I was half dead. I figured they'd take me to see a healer, and I must have taken too much of the stuff, though. Wound up fully dead instead of half dead. Those bastards haven't even moved me body.
The spirit scowls at you.
I did nothing. Or I didn't do what they accused me of, at least. A miscarriage of justice is what this is. That's putting it bloody lightly. Nobody deserves to rot in a hole like this. Best leave that secret for someone who needs it. You can stroll out of here whenever you like.
I've spotted something.
See that tunnel? I started that. Didn't live to finish it, though. Make use of it if you need it. It's no good to me now.
Lucky find.
Well now, how's my favorite god woken? No. No. Heard of. Yeah, he's got a lot of... pets. I heard he takes them as souvenirs after every contract he fulfills. But I'll be honest with you, I don't ask too many questions about why.
Ifan claps you on the shoulder and beams at you, affection for you plain in his eyes.
Oh, great, a citizen. Can't you see I'm on a break here? What? Oh, no. Poor Demori. Go tell Magister Raymond or Magister Julian immediately. They'll raise the alert. Go. Now.
Head nodding drowsily, the Magister brings her voluminous sleeve up to her face. She sniffs loudly and suddenly jerks to attention, eyes red-rimmed with zeal, and something else.
They won't take me unawares. I'm ready for anything. See? I haven't slept well...
She laughs an unpleasantly brittle crackle.
Sleep is for the weak. Weak! You just wait indeed. You'll fall into it like all the others, not me.
Surrounded by incompetence. You deserve a better poke.
How you holding up?
The dog lies there quietly, clearly in great pain.
You don't smell right.
It snaps at your hand.
Got a pain in the neck. Got a bad pain in the neck.
It flinches. A low, threatening growl builds within its throat. Under the collar, you find the sharpened points of metal rivets, gouging the poor dog's skin. The dog bares its teeth at you and growls. The dog gives you a long, hard stare, but does not bite you. Yet the dog goes to bite your hand, and then realizes the pain is gone.
Hey, I feel okay. Thanks, man. Think I'll wander off now. Here, before I go, what can I do to show my gratitude? Master did. Huh? Wait a minute. Master hurted me? Excuse me a minute. I'm gonna go now, but first I have a thing I need to do.
He turns to his master.
You bad man, you!
Nothing less than the wisdom of the ancients.
Penny for a grieving beggar whose dog ran away. God damn it. That was my livelihood. Penny for a grieving beggar? I reckon I'm owed it here. No. No. You wouldn't do that, would you? Oh, yes. You would do that, wouldn't you? I couldn't prevail upon you to chase...
He gives you a cool look, then rummages in his pocket. He hands you the contents.
That's your lot. Go on, then. Get lost, you freeloader. I'm working here.
You're safe among friends. Never
Glad
forget.
to see you well.
Smells worse over here than a dozen rotten eggs.
There's a lot of call for the junkie cell, then. Junk? Why, I offer nothing less than the wisdom of the ancients. And vapid fiction, along with a large helping of ham.
Until later, then.
Hackles raised, the dog barks at the sand built up beneath the building.
You're nice, and I'm a good dog. Yes, I am. There's something not right, and that's wrong. It's under the house thing there, and it's bad. I can smell it. You be careful now. What's under there smells real bad. It smells evil.
I don't care if you tear this place apart plank by plank. We will find him.
You can't just charge in here and ransack my business. I have rights. You've no authority to storm in here like this.
You see a man, well-fed and wealthy, but stress has lined his face and narrowed his waist. He seems to be expecting you. He offers you a large and
You took your time. The Magisters are searching the place, and Lohan needs to get his stuff out of the basement if he doesn't want to lose it. Good. And if you get caught, I know nothing about it, and this conversation never happened. Good day.
He gives you a strange look.
It's where it always is. Lohar did send you, right?
He eyes you suspiciously.
Well then, you'll know where the hatch is. It hasn't moved. You're sure you're with Lohar? Lohar will be happy once his weapons are safe from Raymond and other prying Magister eyes. The hatch is in the eastern wing of the factory. Don't be seen using it. Good day.
He gives you a look of dark warning and returns to his work. You feel the weight of his key in your hand. You turn away and mark the location on your map.
If any of you see so much as a rat's hair out of place, you tell the Magisters. Then we can get them out, and you can get back to work.
You see a man, well-fed and wealthy, but stress has lined his face and narrowed his waist. He tries to ignore your presence, fails. He sighs.
See here. I'm very busy. The factory is crawling with magisters, and our shipments to Arx are held up. Time is money. Don't waste my money. If that's some kind of riddle, I ain't about to play along. Now, unless you've got something on your mind... Fish. This is a fish factory. I'm shipping fish to Arx. Now, please, there's the door. I suggest that's privileged information. I have a trade to protect. Do I? But you're right, you don't seem the type. The answer to your question is, unsurprisingly, a man in a house. A man in a house buys all the void-tainted fish I can send him.
That dark shadow crosses his face once more. He shifts.
Not that I've ever met the man. Not sure I want to, if I'm honest. Absolutely not. I don't give away sensitive information like that to anyone who just asks for it. And I don't keep it lying around. That really is enough now. I'm asking you to leave. Nice.
This place stinks. But some of these barrels look interesting.
Dripping with liquid sauce, this barrel is sealed and marked with a cross. From the barrel you sense a familiar power. It thrums in your bones, in your soul. Nothing stirs in the dank and stinking basement, and yet you feel an imminent presence. Inside, you find not fish, but weapons. Powerful weapons. The kind of weapons the Magisters took from the hollow marshes.
Glory is mine.
clean you.
Prepare yourself!
Behind the containers, the fish in one of the barrels shifts slightly.
Please, you have to help me. The Magisters have gone mad. They're trying to kill me. Or worse, drag me off to Fort Joy. Please help me. I don't want to die. I don't want them to take me. I have no idea. I only arrived in town a few days ago. I've sold a few items to Grandmaster Ken in Arx and stopped off here on my way to Scythiel. I was just sitting in the tavern, minding my own business, and the Magister started screaming at me.
You hear a quiet sob from the fish.
Why is this happening? I didn't do anything.
There's a moment of silence from within the barrel. Some of the fish seem to shift uncomfortably.
I may have been studying some new scrolls I bought. They might have been, well, they called for sauce. But that doesn't mean I had anything to do with the disappearances. I'm a tinkerer. I'll fix things for a living. I would never hurt anyone.
I don't know. It could be anyone in the tavern. None of them have any love for the Magisters. Please, all I know is it wasn't me. I just need to get out of Driftwood. I can't risk being seen, but if you can get out of town, I can escape to Arx. Please, I'll do anything. Just don't let them see me. Don't let them find me. Damn it, hurry up. I can feel the fish oozing everywhere. Okay. Go if you have to, but please be quick. If the Magisters even think that I'm here, well, we'll all... I have enough niter and brimstone to turn this factory into a crater. Please. I don't want to die. But if the Magisters find me, I won't let them take me. I won't. Okay. But please be quick. They'll find me... You! Have you seen it?
You, stranger! What are you doing here?
Grumbling, the Magister...
You, tell me, have you seen a man acting suspicious?
He's here, somewhere. I know it. Tell me, have you anything to report? If you see anything suspicious... He's here, somewhere. I know it.
And? What news?
Are we safe? At last, I can breathe again. At last! I was sure I'd die in that wretched place. You have my thanks. If not for you, I probably would have been found, gutted, and salted. I can't just saunter away. Who knows what might be lurking in a place like this? But once I'm sure the way's clear, I'm running to Ox like a cat with its tail on fire. I'm done with this stinking town. I've been asking myself the same thing. I was just enjoying some stew in the tavern, reading over my latest acquisitions, and then I was surrounded by magisters.
He hands you a damp scroll. In between the fish guts, it seems to give details of how to cast a powerful source spell.
Here, take it. That's the scroll that caused all this. I barely got out of there with my life. It must have belonged to one of their mission friends. They nearly lynched me then and there. They wouldn't listen when I tried to tell them that I got it from the cook. I thought she was an idiot selling it so cheap. Then again, I'm the dolt who ended up in a barrel. Oh, of course. I mean, I'm not much of a sorcerer, but I have my connections. Hanag's a pretty powerful source master, incredible control of portals. I've never seen anyone bend space like she can. Last I heard, she was holed up in a house out in Paradise Downs, the farms to the north. There's more than a few magisters around those parts, though. She might still be there. Might not. But I pity any red cloak that gets on her bad side.
He pauses for a long moment, his eyes lingering on your weapon.
I mean, okay. Look, if you want something else, go to Blood Moon Island. I'm not giving you a name. I'm not giving you anything. Whoever you find there, whatever you find, it's not on me. But if you really want a sorcerer, go to Blood Moon Island. And that's all I have to say about it. I swear, once I get to Ox, I'm going to have the bath of my life.
If you see anything suspicious...
Tell me, if you see anything suspicious...
A fisherman stares at the water, muttering to himself.
The missus will kill me. She'll tear me a new mouth halfway down my neck. Fish will bite, all right. Not that you'd eat one. I've got a worse problem than that. Way, way worse. I've gone and dropped my wedding ring in the water. I could do that. I could. But seeing as the ring has a bit of sauce to it, like as not, going in there will attract Voidwoken. All things equal, between an angry wife and Voidwoken, I'm just a hint, nothing that concerned a Magister, made me feel that little bit more confident in myself. Maybe it was all in my head, but I felt like the ring made me more attractive to the women. I wouldn't do the dirt or anything, but it's good for the ego. Keeps a wife on her toes too. I'm not asking you to risk your life on account of me and my marital woes, but if you fancy a paddle, you can go right ahead.
I've spotted something. More Voidwoken! Seems our company is much desired.
A horrified fisherman stares at the water, muttering to himself.
That was terrifying. I need to get myself a new line of work. Something that's... if the missus will go for it, of course. She likes the beach. You found it! How wonderful! The wife will be thrilled. Or she would if she ever found out about this, which of course she won't. But I can't thank you enough.
He slips the ring onto his finger, where it dangles loose.
I feel better already. I need to fatten myself up again so I don't lose it a second time. Can't be relying on the kindness of strangers to dig me out.
With a new confidence in his stance, he turns back to his...
Take that, sorcerer! Dallas, get her!
You're dead, Alexander. Alexander, you're dead. You have to stay dead until we say you're not dead anymore.
Here, mister! Alexander doesn't have to stay dead, does he? See? Told ya. Take that, sorcerer. Come on, Dallas, help me put a collar on her.
Turtle Johnny puts an invisible sauce collar on Mary Lane.
Take that, sorcerer! No more saucy sorcery for you, Alexander and Dallas. I hate this game.
The three kids stare at you in awe.
Crack! The sauce collar's broken. I'm free. How about you, Dallas? I'll kill you again, Alexander. I'm a big bad sorcerer. Woohoo!
For a moment, you watch the children play. Then you leave them to it.
Work and nothing to show for it. Might as well have brought it in the gap. What's he?
The bad things under the sand are dead, I think. But you smell funny. You smell of bad things. Maybe you killed the bad things, or maybe you are a bad thing.
She crouches and growls low.
Here I still am, and here you still are. Adrift and bloody driftwood. Yes? Have you anything to report? The rat bastards. Hid 'em right under our very noses. A marvellous find indeed. But I don't suppose you actually saw Lohar or one of his cronies handle these weapons in person. A pity. But we mustn't be deterred. This smuggling operation must be part of the bigger conspiracy that I suspect is taking place somewhere in the treacherous Reaper's Bluffs. I trust I'll continue to have your unmitigated support and loyalty as a matter of course. Speaking of loyalty, here's a little incentive to keep up the good work. Don't you let up now, you hear?
Junk? Why, I offer nothing less than the wisdom of the ancients.
This is going nowhere.
An elf in tattered red robes shifts through pages of handwritten notes spread across the table.
So many suspects. So many potential culprits. I need to narrow down the list. Think, you damn elf.
A floorboard creaks beneath your foot. The elf leaps around abruptly.
What? Why do you sneak up on me? Don't you know how dangerous that is, the way things are? Haven't you heard? My own Magister comrades are vanishing from right here in Driftwood. Whoever's behind it must be stopped. If you hear anything, come to me. 3 Magisters vanished so far, all within Driftwood. My comrades believe some tinkerer named Higber is behind it all, but they're wrong. I'm certain of it. He might be a greedy little junk peddler and a sorcerer to boot, but hardly capable of seizing Magisters. They won't listen to me. Not anymore. I was removed from their ranks due to my elven blood. I'll continue to serve, though. I won't stand to see my comrades taken by some vile traitor. If they won't heed my advice, I'll still do what I can. I'll find this devil myself if I have to. This tavern is key. Of that much, I'm sure. It would be far too easy for the culprit to hide in such a place. If you see anything suspicious, let me know. What? I serve with utter loyalty now and forever. Now get away from me and don't come back unless you have information I can use.
Paradise against all the odds. You have interrupted my newest masterpiece.
The bard clears his throat and gargles on his own saliva. He then returns to his poem, but his voice cracks mid-verse.
Well, never you mind. Every sonnet I compose is a masterpiece, and my muse has been begging me to write something new. Wait! You might be just the stimulus I needed. I shall craft a rhyme for you and your race. All I ask in return is a handful of coins. It's... normally I'd argue with you, but you do have a certain look about you. Very well. But if I am to write a first-rate work, you must face some difficulty.
He stares at you for a few torturing moments.
Your eyes betray the guilt of the human race. You believe it your right to ravage Grivalon. What say you?
He smiles a crooked smile and runs a hand through his greasy hair.
Ah, arrogance! That most peculiar of human traits, given your lack of cultural accomplishment, save the towers you erect in worship of greed. What riches do you seek, human? Indeed, you seem almost fearless in your conviction. But I know better. Stripped of their swords and shields, humans are as fragile as flower petals. Admit your cowardice.
The bard hems and haws, then bellows his next words to anyone who might hear.
To all lovers of verse, I bring glorious news. I have completed another modern classic. Listen, war drums keep the rhythm of patrol. Humankind establishes control.
And all this sorcerer on the loose. I knew they should have cut off the Maester's head and burned the rest. Gotta make sure it don't grow back.
Peace may multiply.
Keep your eyes peeled.
An elf sways on her chair, her eyes focused on the counter in front of her, where she has 6 glasses in a row. With the nails of 2 fingers, she's pressing red welt. She slides one of the drinks towards you, her head bobbling heavily on her neck as she knocks. The drink has barely any effect on you, bar a coldness in your ribcage and a wetness in your stomach.
Nothing like a glass of the good stuff to smudge everything into a pretty shape.
She slides another glass of ale toward you. Its contents sparkle in the dim bar light.
Bottoms up. Can you just not? Cheers to you, me, and...
Her gaze swivels around the room.
Damien's dull knife. This place is horrible. Never mind. Cheers to you, me, and me again. Another. What do you mean? Ah, fat lot of good that'd do me around here. All the wolfies can't seem to catch a break in these parts. So, to the dwarves. Psh, give me one good reason. Maybe. I just, you know, it's hard.
She shows you the 2 swollen, angry red welts on the underside of her arm. She slaps them without
I know how to make it better. I can fix it, all of it. I'll tell you. There's this woman. I'm not crazy. And if she kisses you, she's downstairs. And now I'm different. It's in her lips. It's in the magic. I changed the right way. And then, I think now I'll be fine. You understand? How, you know, sometimes you just want to be fine. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. You ought to go see her. Dorothea.
She looks at you earnestly, her eyes gleaming, the twinkle of the amber ale behind them.
I seem good, don't I?
Ah, finally! Your colleague over there is absolutely useless. I'll have a bowl of the house stew, if you please.
Oh, pity. I've been trying to get a little something to eat all day. But the giggleheads who run this establishment don't seem to be willing to provide a fellow with his fair portion. After all I've been through, too.
He lowers his gaze, then looks up at you expectantly. His lip trembles dramatically.
It's my mentor. My dear mentor. He was killed by those void, but no. Now here I sit, my closest companion gone, our precious cargo worth more than Lucian's right ring, lost to the beast-infested wilds, and the waiter won't even bring me any stew. Ah, then perhaps my luck has changed. Yes, perhaps this awful business might soon be behind me. Tell me, how are you with, well, Voidwoken? Ah, terrific news. Then what I ask will be little more than a trifling. My mentor, Liam, and I were hauling in a goodly number of fine wares from the Southlands when we crossed paths with a great brute of a Voidwoken. It made short work of Liam, may the gods rest his soul. I managed to escape, but my precious cargo was left behind. We'd invested our entire livelihood in those wares. I'll do anything to get them back. Of course. We'll, discuss the specifics once you've returned. Now, give me your map. I'll show you just where to look. I doubt those beasts out there have any use of such a cargo. I can't tell you how thoroughly you've made my day. Good luck.
If you're polite, elf.
She nods an uninterested greeting.
Here for the fight? This is a tavern. People are drinking. Eventually there'll be a fight. You planning on starting one? Well, I look forward to beating the shite out of you then.
The spirit of a magister stares dumbly at her translucent hand, the fingers of which have been sheared off.
My ring! Where's my ring?
The spirit looks at you with the smallest flicker of realization.
I was still alive when she started cutting pieces off me. She wanted me to feel it. All of it.
The spirit ponders your question and seems to shiver.
Oh, in many places. I feel my body in 100 moving graves.
The spirit inclines her head towards the kitchen.
The war drums keep the rhythm of patrol. Menu simple. Eat, or drink, or...
He fixes you with a stare, looks you up and down, weighs you up, the cut of your cloth. Then a smile creases his face. A smile carefully constructed to look friendly and authentic.
Greetings, stranger. Looking to ease the pain of a decaying world? You're in the right place. Beers are ordered at the bar, but can I interest you in a bold choice, on the face of it? Unless you're looking for something a little...
He raises an eyebrow and gives you a... He purses his lips. His fingers drum a pattern on his elbow as he assesses you. A lascivious smile spreads across his face. His tongue darts from his mouth to...
Let me ask you this. Across the world, who is renowned above all others for their exquisite love-making abilities? Well, isn't that a shame? Listen, my friend. There's no lover livelier than a lizard. And for an insignificant sum, I can introduce you to the Well, this is what's available. Take it or leave it. And I suggest you take it. It's better to regret something.
He holds out his hand. The money vanishes into his apron.
Now, let me ask you this. What flavour of stew do you prefer? Do you like the strong and meaty variety? Or do you prefer it upstairs on the second floor? Her name is Zara. Pleasure is her business.
He gives you a mischievous grin, then dips his head in salute and turns away. The elf beckons you into the back room, a hungry, playful look in her eyes. She comes in close, her breath warm on your... and thrusts a kitchen knife right into your heart.
What's this? I found something. This ring. It bears the Magister's seal. And there's blood on it.
The cook acknowledges you with a small bow, an oddly formal gesture given the surroundings.
Please, sir, you should not be back here. It's not safe. Higbert told you that? He's a fugitive, supposedly a sorcerer too. He'd say anything to save his own hide. I killed no one.
The cook doesn't respond. You notice that she has one hand behind her back when she hadn't before. The cook shakes her head with a sigh.
You've a very active imagination, stranger. Very active. I'd never harm a person, my sweet. Only dumb animals fit for the cooking pot fall to mine. The things you're insinuating about me require proof, and it seems as though you have none. So don't you pit your word against mine. You'll only lose.
She grabs the ring and glares at you, like a rattlesnake observing its next live.
You should have just kept out of this.
She gives you a defiant look.
Magisters are a blight. They deserve worse than the death I gave them. I wouldn't taint the earth with their carcasses. Better that they vanish into unsuspecting stuff.
The cook shakes her head ruefully.
You should have just forgotten about all of this.
The spirit of Wivlia glares at you with all the venom she can muster.
Cooking notes. Wait, there's something wrong with this.
A lifeless elven child is cradled in your arms. Your vision blurs with tears. You look away to a raised valley below. Tendrils of death fog dissipate, revealing a victorious Divine Order army advancing. Humans, magisters, murderers. Same as before, the spirit remains locked in a shocked trance.
The ring! It was right here, on my finger!
Something shakes the Magister's ghost from her stupor. Her gaze falls on the ring and brightens.
My ring!
Your words take a long moment to sink in, like they're being trapped.
Return it! Home to my brethren!
The spirit smiles at you. If it weren't for the circumstances,
The war drums down right. Throw them in a hole for all. Humankind establishes.
I have to stop these disappearances. My career is at stake.
the Magister's jaw is tightly clenched as he stares out.
What?
You doing okay, boy of mine?
Well, what are you waiting for? Tell me!
You're a hero.
What? The bloody cook? It can't be. Whoa, why did Higba have that contraband then? Then he's still guilty of something. I'm not calling off the manhunt until I have that fiend one way or another. As for this cook, do you have any proof?
The Magister snatches the note and peers at it.
These names, they're the ones who went missing. And others. My name is on here. The cook's been reported dead. How did you get this? Never mind, I thought she was another victim.
He shudders in disgust.
And to think she was so near to us, to me, all this time.
He holds out a pouch of gold. You try to take it, but he doesn't yet relinquish his grasp.
Keep this ugliness to yourself. I wouldn't want it thought that we Magisters can't solve our...
He lets go of the pouch and turns away.
Elsa, my inkwell is dry. Fetch me some...
Right away.
No more disappearances? No more deaths? It seems... Source weapons? What the hell are they doing there?
Can't I go play with the others?
No more disappearances? No more deaths? It's... Of course not. The likes of him was bound to be guilty of something. Good riddance.
The Magister takes the ring from you.
This was a conduct award. I gave it to Magister Harrick myself. She showed great promise.
He stoically nods his thanks and turns...
Fine, Bub, you're a hero.
right about me. I'm just another useless elf. What is it? Unless you know something about the disappearances, leave me alone. I need to concentrate. The cook? Of course, of course. I had worked it out for myself, naturally. I was just about to present my findings, so it was an elf all this time. Perhaps the Magisters were right to remove my kind from their ranks. The fiend has faced justice.
The elf's face falls a little. The chase is over, and he remains outside the Magister ranks.
And did you tell the Magisters? Did you take the credit for solving the disappearances? You know what difference it makes. It might get me back in their good graces if they think I helped them. I had hoped maybe I could have been the one to solve the disappearances. Perhaps my comrades would have accepted me back into the fold then. No matter. Farewell, stranger.
Take your order if you're polite, elf.
The bell still rings. Do you hear it? Do you hear it?
This town is poor, but this room is rich.
A weathered woman in a dirty sea captain's tunic babbles breathlessly to herself, and somewhere nearby you hear a bell ringing.
The bell rings a warning and the tide is on the turn. And I without my compass.
One night with a lizard. Then you're an idiot.
The ship is in the locker, on the bottom in the rocky shallows, and all are drowned but me. And yet, can you hear? The bell rings on. The bell haunts me yet, and it would drive me mad. I'm haunted by my crew. They ring the bell to drive me mad. Please, make it stop.
She buries her head in her hands and
make it stop.
She babbles breathlessly on, barely aware you're there, and nearby sounds a ringing bell.
Curiosity kills the cat, or gets it sent to Fort Joy. You're willing to risk Fort Joy for one night with a lizard? Then you're an idiot.
Gotta pick trust.
You got that right, Hilka. You got that right.
And I'm saying, I can see a sorcerer from a mile away. And you can't be too careful, you know. If they can
Curiosity kills the cat, or gets it sent to Fort Joy.
Right about that. Right as rain, Hilka.
The bell rings a warning and the tide is on the turn. And
Take the wheel, Captain! Take the wheel! Hard a port! Can't you hear the bells are ringing?
A ghostly seaman stares at the captain, his lip curled in a malevolent grin, his eyes wide with hate, and all the time he rings his bell. He registers your presence. His head swivels towards you.
Spoke to the lady, Captain, didn't you? I seen you cozying up. Are you hers, you bag of bones? Or sail you with us? I'm doing my duty here, I am. I'm the lookout and I'm ringing the bell. Rocks ahead, Captain. There's no lighthouse here. But I'm on duty here. There are rocks ahead and the captain must know it.
He blinks once, twice, A single salty tear drips from one ghostly eye. He raises a finger to his temple in salute. And
Then you're an idiot.
she babbles breathlessly on, barely awake.
You got that right, Hilka. You got that right.
And I'm saying, you can trust me. I can see a sorcerer from a mile away. And you can't be too careful, you know? If they can get Alexander, they can get any of us.
You're right about that. Right as rain.
Curiosity.
My ears are still a-ringing. And I have you to thank for it? Then thank you, I surely do. That accursed bell lies with the Peacemaker, on the bottom in the rocky shallows. My compass lies there too. The compass surely lies on the bottom, near where the ship was wrecked. Take it with my blessing, if you can find it. Let me mark your chart. But you be warned. Stay off the wreck itself. Let her lie as a monument to her dead crew, and as testament to my mistake.
She goes white as the proverbial ghost.
You've got no call to go looking for no cargo. Far as anyone's concerned, we sailed with an empty hold, and if there's anything left to salvage, you leave it where it is. Heed me. Leave the cargo of the Peacemaker alone.
She turns away. Conversation.
You got that right, Hilka. You got that right.
And I'm saying, you can trust me. I can see a sorcerer from a mile away. And you can't be too careful, you know?
Yeah?
If they can get
What do you want?
You're right about that.
Huh. I want another beer and a bowl of stew. Which of us is more likely to get what they want, do you think? Guess that makes me a sinner. Perhaps you can help us settle an argument. Thatcher here is one of my dearest friends, but she isn't the brightest.
Thatcher grins hello.
Our mate Boris got posted to Fort Joy for consorting with lizards, and Thatcher here still fancies a turn around the park with Loverick's lizard. I say she'd be sleeping with the enemy. What say you?
They look at you expectantly. Thatcher bursts out laughing. Eden goes bright red.
Get lost before I throw you in a cell for disrespecting a magister. Two magisters. The magisters.
Thatcher doesn't look disrespected. Thatcher looks amused.
Disrespecting one magister's enough. Go on. Get lost.
She turns back to her drink.
And you can't be too careful, you know?
Yeah?
If they can
What
get
do you want?
Alexander, they can get any of us.
Do you indeed? My friend Thatcher here reckons she'd like to do the same, despite the fact that consorting with the enemy could see her posted to Fort Joy. I think she's crazy. Tell us...
Thatcher looks interested indeed.
Door's over there. Convention says you go up alone. See you in a couple of minutes then. Ha!
Pleased with herself, she turns back to her drink. Thatcher gives you an encouraging grin.
Don't even think about it, Thatcher. I'll see you sent to Fort Joy myself. Of course it's not true.
Shame it is.
An absolute shame.
Oh no, can you believe it? The divine son slaughtered like a supper lamb.
It ain't right.
It ain't right. Never thought I'd say this. I hope they round up them sorcerers for good. I ain't needing one sick and...
You said it, Hilka. You're a true patriot.
Quite so. The atmosphere in here is spooky.
Spooky? Pull yourself together now. Or should I check the cupboards for ogres?
Of course it's not true.
That's quite all right.
Smile all you want. I'm not in love with you. Of course it's not true.
Smile all you want. I'm not in love with you.
A lizard, tall and beautiful, turns towards you. She fixes you with a sultry look, and when she speaks, it's like listening to honeyed smoke.
I'm so glad you've come. Are you here to water my flowers? I've been so lonely since my man went away to fight the coming war. I need someone to take care of me. You're so masculine, darling. Won't you come on over here, big boy?
She bats her eyelashes.
What I'm thinking.
Holding your gaze, a shadow of a smile playing on her lips, she reaches for the clasp of her robe. You reach her, and she unfastens it. Then...
Oops. Take me.
She takes you by one manicured hand. With the other, she reaches for your face and discovers your truth. You are not living, nor dead. She...
Oh my. You're undead. Darling, why didn't you say?
Her world explodes. In bliss.
Good morning, lovebirds. Holy hells, an undead. Again, Zara.
You know me, Gil. Leave him alone, Gil. This one's mine.
Listen, Burnbag. We're killing you and we're taking all your stuff. That's the deal. Ready?
Oh, my darling. You're so very good at what you do. I hope you're not sore about what just happened.
She returns the smile with interest, a twinkle in her eye.
It was worth it, wasn't it? Now, baby, you should leave.
She thinks for a moment.
Do I want to go again? Do you know, lover, I do want to go again. Come here.
You fall into each other's arms once more. The world explodes in ecstasy.
Of course it's not true. Smile all you want. I'm not in love with you.
The chest won't open.
Speak the word, and I shall open. Speak the word, the magic word. No, 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 still no. I am already closed. I did not understand. Do you want a buffalo? Do not I am a chest. Is your buffalo unwell? This seems likely. Yes, you could. An excellent choice.
The chest still won't open, and still you don't know the
An excellent.
Weathered and rugged, the man sleeps soundly. He mumbles in his slumber.
Mother, I have no words for that.
Smiling faintly in his sleep, the man slumbers on. He wakes.
Thief! Mother!
He settles back to sleep. He snorts.
Mother, it's so obvious.
Then goes back to sleep. The chest sits there, refusing to open.
What kind of idiot uses magic word as their magic word? Yes. No. Definitely no. Clearly not. Nope. Nope. That would be strange. My buffalo is fine, thank you. You speak the word. For your safety, please stand.
The lock unlocks with the tiniest click.
Of course it's not true.
You got that right, Hilka. You got that right.
Smile all you want. I'm not in love with you.
I can see a sorcerer from a mile away. And you can't be too careful, you know. If I can get Alexander and any of us.
You're right about that. Right as rain, Hilka.
As you approach the silken-robed noble, Ifan does a double-take and laughs in...
Doesn't this room strike you as... But, of course... Doesn't this room strike you as eerie? But, of course... Go on, sun's out. Better watch yourself, lass.
Careful, I've spotted a trap. Careful, I've spotted a trap.
And you can't be too careful, you know? If I can get Alexander, I won't get any of this.
Of course it's not true.
You're right about that. Right as rain, Hilda.
I know this man, and he's not at all what he seems.
Iffin bounds forward and embraces the man, all effusive greetings. As they part, talking animatedly, the man's beard slips. They chatter away for some time, using a guttural cant you struggle to understand. At one point, the man says something and looks over at you intently. The man hunkers down and seems to be sketching a rough map on the floor, using an apple, some playing cards, and a fistful of threads pulled up from the carpet. Ifan claps the man on the back and turns to leave.
Well, now we know the way to the sawmill. And we know Roost thinks I'm bringing you there as part of the Godwoken contract. Look at that. Roost's camped out at the sawmill.
Here now. When one's in a small town, one must expect small... Have you a reason for barging into my room, sir?
Of course it's not true.
My lord, I'm not in love with you.
Of course it's not true.
Smile all you want. I'm not in love with you.
I've no idea what you're talking about. Now, will you be leaving my room under your own power, or will I have to whistle up my guards? No harm done, I suppose. Though why I pay good money for these still. I may as well introduce myself. Baron Levere, at your service. Travels, you say? And why would you assume I'm a traveling man?
He laughs heartily.
Of all things, I wouldn't have thought my boots would give me away, but you're quite right, of course. I am travelling, yes, to Arx. Lucian's Day will be upon us soon, a celebration no man with a heart that is both as pious and mercantile as mine should miss. I go because it is every citizen's duty, our communal obligation to chant the rites of the return, and that said, I do have more secular motivations as well. Arx as a merchant, it is quite my favorite day of the year. I'm a wealthy man, and wealthy men need protection, especially the merchant's burden, you see. He must escort his merchandise, always.
And I'm saying, you can trust me. I can see a sorcerer from a mile away. And you can't be too careful, you know? If they can get Alexander, they can get any of us.
Of course it's not true.
You're right about that. Right as rain, Hilga.
Smile all you want. I'm not in love with you.
Why do you shiver, sir? This room is temperate enough, is it not?
Quite so, my lord. Quite so. The atmosphere in here is,
Of course it's not
spooky.
Spooky? Pull yourself together, man. Or should I check
You've got
the
to pick
cupboards
who
for
you can
ogres?
trust.
You got that right, Hilga. You got that right.
And I'm saying, you can trust me. I can see a sorcerer from a mile away. And you can't be too careful, you know? If they can get Alexander, they can get any of us.
You're right about that. Right as rain, Hilga.
Of course it's not true. I'm not in love with you.
You've got to pick who you can trust.
You got that right, Hilga. You got that right.
And I'm saying, you can trust me. I can
Nice.
see a sorcerer from a mile away. And you can't be too careful, you know? If they can get Alexander, they can get any of us.
You're right about that. Right as rain, Hilga.
He gives you a nervous grin.
I did promise you the experience of a lifetime.
His eyes widen. His lip quivers. You expect him to be afraid, even ashamed, but he's...
Oh, thank the gods. They had me over a barrel. You have to believe me. It's hard enough to earn a crust around here, and me and the young'un, we've been starving.
He contrives to look even more pitiful. But then...
Oh, hell, I can't keep a straight face. You're right, there's no young'un. It's an easy way to make a little extra money. But no harm done, eh? Admit it, you had a good time. Lift a finger towards me, and this whole room will rise to my defense. Thank you. Come again.
With the Magisters caging anyone up that looks at them funny.
Through their might, that peace may multiply.
I got a right to live, don't I? Throw them in a hole.
Silver, gold, and diamonds now dispersed.
Hey, up! If it ain't the beast, man. Can't believe you found driftwood. How do you smell the ale over all that rotten fish? Get it?
The unfamiliar dwarf scratches his head nervously, then chuckles again. He doesn't seem sure what to say next.
Hey, shh, keep it low. I don't need magisters.
I'll be quiet as a mouse. You bet. Squeak, squeak, squeak. Now go on down. Effie's Emporium's your bag for sure. You want an engraved invitation every time? You know the way.
It's the great good.
I don't think you know even a smaller good if it bit you on the arse.
If they got nothing to hide, they got nothing to be scared of.
Yeah? You're good with the Magisters caging anyone up that looks at them funny.
Damn right. I got a right to live, don't I? Throw them in the hole for all I care. It's the great...
Establishes control. Sound the horn and shout the battle cry. Through their might, that peace may multiply. Silver, gold, and diamonds now dispersed. With red and lovers might. And red
Keeping it together, Bree?
I'm all right, as long as I don't think about it too much.
You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
Noblemen for insubordination!
Smells worse over here than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat of vinegar.
Then don't come over. Not like you're buying anything.
If I don't come visit your ton, who will?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Hear ye! Divine order to march against the ancient empire!
How you holding up?
Not in any mood to talk about it.
Tell me, have you heard any news?
Nothing good. The void woken are everywhere. Thank the divine you're here to protect us.
Yes, of course.
Keeping it together, Bree.
I'm all right, as long as I don't do too much.
You're safe among friends. Never forget it. Smells worse over here than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat of vinegar.
Then don't come over. Not like you're buying anything.
If I don't come visit your ton, who will?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Keeping it together, Bree.
I'm all right, as long as I don't think about it too much.
You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
Divine order to march against the ancient empire!
Boy, welcome. God knows what'll stop those beasts.
Cold steel it is.
Keeping it together, Bree.
I'm all right, as long as I don't think about it too much.
You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
Alexander was slain by singers! How rich did it last?
Tell me, have you heard any news?
Nothing good. The void woken are everywhere. Thank the divine you're here to protect us.
Keeping it together, Bree.
Yes, of
I'm
course.
all right, as long as I don't think about it too much.
You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
Hear ye! Hear ye! Queen Justinia executes 24 noblemen for
How you holding up?
Not in any mood to talk about it.
Keeping it together, Bree.
I'm all right, as long as I don't think about it too much.
You're safe among friends. Never forget it. Smells worse over here than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat of vinegar.
Then don't come over. Not like you're buying anything.
If I don't come visit your ton, who will?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Bishop Alexander was slain by singers! How rich did it last?
Keeping it together, Bree.
I'm all right, as long as I don't think about it too much.
You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
Hear ye! Hear ye! Queen Justinia executes 24 noblemen for insubordination!
Keeping it together, Bree.
Tell me, have you heard any
I'm all
news?
right, as long as I don't think about it too much.
Nothing good. The
You're
void
safe
woken
among
are everywhere.
friends. Never forget it.
Thank the Divine you're here to protect us.
Yes, of course.
Smells worse over here than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat of vinegar.
Then don't come over. Not like you're buying anything.
If I don't come visit your ton, who will?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Keeping it together, Bree.
I'm all right, as long as I don't think about it too much.
You're safe among friends. Never forget it. How you holding up?
Not in buying or selling?
Smells worse over here than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat of vinegar.
Then don't come over. Not like you're buying anything.
If I don't come visit your ton, who will?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Your fish stinks of the void. What kind of rat would sell such filth?
The kind that don't fancy starving, along with the rest of this town. It's all well and good for you with your rations. We've got to take what we can get.
Keep talking, dwarf, and you'll end up eating sawdust from a cell floor.
Ah.
Together, Bree.
I'm all right, as long as I don't think about it too much.
You're safe among friends. Never forget it. Smells worse over here than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat of vinegar.
Then don't come over. Not like you're buying anything.
I don't come visit your ton. Who will?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Keeping it together, Bree.
I'm all right, as long as I don't think about it too much.
You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
Bishop Alexander was slain by Seagulls. How rich did it large?
Keeping it together, Bree.
I'm all right, as long as I don't think about it too much.
You're safe among friends. Never forget
Queen Justinia executes 2 dozen noblemen for
Hell's worse over here than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat of vinegar.
Well, don't come over. Not like you're buying anything.
If I don't come visit your tunnel, who will?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Keeping it together, Bree?
I'm all right, as long as
You're safe among friends. Never forget it. How you holding up?
Not in any mood to talk about it. Buying or selling? Capital. Good luck to you.
Keeping it together, Bree? You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
Hear ye! Hear ye! Queen Justinia executes 24 noblemen for insubordination!
Keeping it together, Bree? You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
Hear ye! Hear ye! Divine order to march against the ancient empire!
Keeping it together, Bree?